I'm also the senior pastor of the Reformation Church of Atlanta. So, pastor and entertainer. I don't know if you watch my show, Larry, live on Facebook and YouTube that airs simultaneously, but normally on Mondays I go live or put something up. Tonight at 7 p.m. I'm going to put up an interview I did at an event I just hosted in Atlanta, and it was with Leandria Johnson. You ain't seen no interview like this with Leandria Johnson, so you're going to need to come over there and listen. It's going to be great, 7 p.m. Now, let me have this conversation. I was on Facebook and I saw my friend Genesis Warren. I love her, absolutely love her, Do we always agree? No, but I love her. I love her. And I like her perspective. I like to hear her talk about stuff. Hey, Bishop Martin. And so I told her, come over here to IG. Let's talk about it. Because on her live, she had an opinion. What's up, Corey? I want you to do my children hair or maybe my baby mama. I always like supporting black businesses. And you're right there in Charlotte. I have my house in Charlotte and Miami and Atlanta and LA. And you're very good. You kill Lexi hair. Okay, so I'm going to have a conversation about it. I wasn't going to, so I'm only going to do this here on IG. I'm not going to do it on, I may take it from IG and put it up there, but I'm not going to do a live about it because I don't want to injure or traumatize anybody that may be hurt from the event, if it is a real event. And the only reason why I'm saying if it's a real event, because that's what's being discussed online. I happen to have met Bishop Whitehead. I have met him before. I've had a couple of conversations with him. I don't know him that well, but that I know him. If his phone number has changed, I could probably call him. But we aren't, close friends, but I do know him, and I met his wife. We were sitting at the dinner table at my mentor's house. So I do know him, but I don't know him that well. And usually when stories like this come up, I may post it or say something about it, but I don't give it a whole lot, especially if it's someone that I know. And see, because I've had conversations with him, I said, I'll post this, but I ain't going to really discuss it that much. So I want Genesis Warren, who tonight, her story is going to go up live. I want her to come in here so I can talk to her. Thank you, Who Go Gospel, said you love the show. Thank you so very much. So let me see if I can find Genesis here. And if I can, we are about to have the conversation. Genesis says, so hey, Melba Moore, how are you doing? As soon as you come in here, let's talk about it, Genesis. I want you to say what I heard you say, and we're just going to go back and forth about it. This is probably going to get heated. I'm pretty sure, knowing Bishop Whitehead, whatever somebody go back and tell him, he is going to probably think negative because I'm media and I am an outlet. Hey, my godson, Bon, I'll be in LA next week. Marco, are you here? I see you, Marco. Y'all tell Melba Moore, that's a legend. Tell her hello and speak. Hey, my publicist is here too. Lil Marco probably fell out, Melba, because you just spoke back to him. Okay, I don't see you, Genesis. Come on. I'm gonna call on my other phone and say, come on, Genesis, because Genesis don't bite her tongue. She was the one that was under opposite Prophet Brian Karn. That's what we call him affectionately. She was up on the. Did she change her number? Why I got so many numbers for her? Is it this one? Tell her to come on. Are you on IG? Okay, I can't. Send me a request to come on so I can bring you on. All right. Okay, she's coming on now. She does not bite her tongue. This is the lady that was that said in the live, you coming up there with your tight pants and your booty jiggling. No, don't I want to see your booty? That's her. She was up on the opposite Brian Karn, but she publicly disconnected herself from him. She does not bite her tongue at all. So I can't wait to see for you to, oh, here she is. I accepted it. It should be coming through. We're about to have the Commodore station. Hey.
Hey.
I was telling them that, first of all, she's a pastor, but I call her and have always called her Apostle Warren. And so, but she's also a coach and an entrepreneur, you know, so she wears more than one hat. But she has her opinion and she sticks by her opinion, and I respect the same way with Tiffany Montgomery. You know, we don't always agree either, but I respect these beautiful Black women that have these great heads on their shoulders. Okay, now Genesis, what were you saying concerning the pastor and the robbery? What is your point of view?
Okay, first of all, hey y'all, don't come for me in these comments, you LRLers, okay? Because I got my natural thing going on because I'm working today.
You look good.
All right, so don't come for me in these comments.
You look good.
Thank you. So I don't know the man of God, first of all, and I know how it feels to be viral. I know how it feels for people to say all type of things or whatever. I've been in that seat. I'm going viral on TikTok right now, okay? And y'all say some crazy stuff. So I get it. I understand it. But Larry, when I saw that video, I ain't gonna lie, I was screaming. And I was laughing because, not because of the guns and, you know, because from my understanding, they put a gun up to his baby's head, and those things are just horrible. That is nothing funny at all. But baby, when they pan that camera over there to their left and that man was sitting over there and they had that sheet with them thumbtacks, oh my God, hung up on that wall, baby, I was screaming. But it did look kind of Tyler Perry-ish to me. It did. And I'm not saying that the pastor had anything to, I don't know. Maybe someone that knows him had him set up, because he said in one of the videos that they took one of the chains from him that was inside of his robe. Well, how would someone even know that that was there? So that made me think that it was someone that he knew. And then he came out today saying that he's giving away $50,000 for anybody that knows who the robbers are. I don't know, Larry. It just seems kind of weird to me. Or maybe he's trying to maybe flex and show us that he has money. I'm not understanding, but I'm gonna tell you something about the streets of New York, baby. They know how to produce a man. I'm gonna tell you that. The streets of New York know how to produce a hustler, Larry.
Yes, sir.
They do. Yes. And all of the cars and the money and the flashy clothes, I like it. I mean, to be clear, I like it because he said he's in real estate. And so I think that's amazing that you can turn your life around and provide for you and your family. But it kind of looked a little, I don't know. I felt bad for laughing. I really did. But something in the milk ain't clean. I'll just say.
Okay. Now, I can't help but be real and be honest. I wasn't going to say anything, but you just said something. Let me tell you this, Jen. You know my spiritual father, right?
Yes, and I love him.
Yeah, so I was coming to New York, and he said, I want you to meet somebody. I said, okay. Actually, I met him over the phone, FaceTime. He was smiling, he had pretty white teeth, dark skin, good skin. I said, who is this sissy? You know, the bishop done got. I said, oh, these lips are so greased. I said, who is this sister bishop done got around? I said, he loved to collect sisters. And so I said, but then when I got around him, it was the very opposite. I mean, he was well put together, but he was very homophobic. He's very, very, very traditional, believe it or not. But
most people that are homophobic like drag queens.
But anyway, and so he was very flashy, and the whole conversation was about his money, how much money he got, how he dragged his former wife. Well, she done that online, so this not. I'm not telling you nothing you do not know, but it's still up. I mean, he dragged her because she was trying to keep her from seeing the children and stuff. He always told me, I got 4 kids, but 2 of them I can't see. It's a narrative.
You know, he had this thick Bible. He was showing us in the middle of Times Square. You know, all these, and I told my bishop, I'm telling you what I told him, and I don't know, Bishop may get mad as well, because this was behind.
Don't put me in that, because
no, you're not. You're not. You're not in it. But I can't help but be real. Yeah. So I said, Bishop, this one here, my exact word. This is why I'm saying it. I said, something in the milk and clean. And so then later we went out to eat with him and his beautiful wife. She was pregnant.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, we were sitting there eating and talking, laughing, and we got into these conversations. And I just got more of, you know, and he was a nice guy. He was very nice. He treated me well. He was very kind, you know. But I told him, because he was talking about gays. He called them the F words. And I said, you know what? That there, I can't get with that. And I'm not saying this because I'm one, you know, because that's what he was trying to say. Everybody, people like you who embrace the LGBTQ community, they say, we gay, or we this or that, or compromise, because we're not trying to send folk to hell. And so that was the conversation. And I just got sort of, I couldn't get with it. And so I told Bishop by the staircase, I said, this ain't it. Because, you know, Bishop is forming a fellowship and things of that nature. I said, he's not going to work for this. I said, then why he keep talking about his money? I said, and where does it come from? And so that was always a mystery. And he would just say randomly real estate. So then I began to ask other questions. I was like, okay, who are you? Then I found out that he was in jail for scamming. I said, now, wait a minute now. So now with this video come out, that's why the only thing I did was just put the video out. I didn't add no commentary. I just said, you know, he wear a lot of chains and stuff. When I tell you, me and Bishop had just got our colorgans, and it's like he went and got his colorgan, same color as mine, which only were like 200 of them made. Same color as mine to like prove I can do this too. And we had all these rings and all of these diamonds, which many of them in my, you know, I'm not trying to hate, but if you're gonna wear diamonds, make sure they BS. You know, so if you can pay that much money for them.
Yeah. I'm
looking at all these clouded diamonds, you know, and so I mean, so many on his neck, and he wearing even on the civic attire. I'm like, so why is all the conversation about your money? Why aren't you constantly showing your money? Where is it in your life that you feel as though people are not recognizing who you are? And I think he has street cred and maybe some cred with some rappers and some industry people, but the church does not embrace him the way that they will embrace somebody who has the money that he has and da-da-da-da-da. But when I seen this here video, and I looked at this backdrop of look like sheets.
Larry.
And I said, now we got a problem, because if you rich, you can take $100,000 and buy you a whole new backdrop for the church. I said, this don't make no sense to me.
Larry, I was crying. When I seen it, I was screaming to the top of my lungs. I said, Lord, everybody in my subdivision gonna hear me. I'm telling you, that thing that had me weak all day. Lord, I'm sorry. Larry, that's why I texted you and I said, I'm probably going to hell. I can't stop laughing. Oh, Jesus. Lord, I'm sorry, God.
But that's not right, Genesis. As a pastor, that's not right. I mean, that's not right. Your tithe alone to get one of those nice LED backdrops that y'all see in all my studios and my mentor studio.
I got one in my church. Just pray we can hurry up and get in it. But I got one right there back there.
That's what I'm saying. If you rich, it's $80,000. Write the check to the ministry and buy it.
Larry.
A smaller one, 40 and 50,000. You can afford that. Take one of them chains. Why is y'all walking around here in Brooklyn and where your church is at, and you got hundreds of, like when I go to LA, everybody know I like diamonds. I don't wear all of that stuff when I go to these certain places. If I'm going to certain parts of Atlanta, I don't drive my car. I drive something else or I Uber there.
Well, Larry, I'm still ghetto. I'm still a little ghetto, and the Lord, he doing something in me, but I'm still a little ghetto. See, you see these like this right here, still costume jewelry. This was like $9.99. You see what I'm saying? So even even though, no, seriously, like I have some tennis bracelets and things like that that are authentic.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think a lot of times people are very showy because of that rejection that they're still battling. But the truth of the matter is that when people don't care for you, they just don't care for you. And I think that's why he's offering $50,000. I got $50,000. I'm putting up. Well, why? Like, why? Take that 50 grand and, like you said, buy you a LED screen. We got to do better than them thumbtacks that's in that shit that's hung up on your wall.
Or take the 50,000, or take 10 of it, and send your wife into counseling. She was just traumatized. They put the gun to the baby allegedly. We don't know. We ain't seen that.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
Yeah, we don't really know what he said in the live. I told everybody to get down. Nigga, we just saw the video. You did not tell nobody to get down. You said, all right.
Larry, I don't know, but his wife does seem to be sweet. His wife and I, we're Facebook friends, and
this what it did. This what it.
Oh God, boy, you is crazy. Okay. What Lisa and Shamaka them at?
I'm down here in Atlanta by myself. Can't nobody tell me what to do.
Oh God.
Okay, now what I love about you is that you're a businesswoman. Now tell me about your website and the sale that's happening tonight.
Okay, so I have an online boutique, and I wanted to start online just to kind of get my feet wet in the business. God has been so good to us. The first week we launched, we was like in the top 14%, like worldwide. So that's absolutely amazing. But I'm preparing to add some new collections and some fall statement pieces on our website. So tonight we are having a blowout sale. Everything on my website serving women's sizes small through 3XL is going to be $15 to $25. Why? Because I need to get rid of this stuff, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have somebody to put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Yeah. www.aleboutique.com. You can go over there and get you a couple statement pieces from $15 to $20. And the sale will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So at 7 p.m. now, I have a private group for fashion VIPs, and so for them, it goes live at a particular time, but for the public, it'll go live at 7 p.m. EST. Mm-hmm.
Okay, make sure Aisha, somebody to put it in there so that they know. Now, he's here. He said he wants to talk. Oh, you got to hit the thing and request to join, and I'll let you on.
Oh, that'll be great. That will be great.
Yeah. Let's go live.
So I got to get kicked out. And
look what said, let's go live since you want to talk and laugh. I will laugh right here in your face that you have, and we just don't need to be a fight, but we're grown. We can say what we want to say.
Yeah.
You already know how I am. I'm straight up with it.
But I am glad that his baby and his wife, I'm glad that they're okay. See, real talk. Bishop, we are glad that y'all are okay. Like, this is not that type of party. We're glad that you're okay.
Right.
But
it's funny.
Yeah.
That you got thumbtacks on your background. It's funny. And you're a multimillionaire.
Bishop, that is funny now, Bishop. I promise. If it was my church, you could laugh at me and I wouldn't get mad. I promise. As a matter of fact, at the temporary location right now, I'm at my church, but we're at the temporary location because of reconstruction. But the church that I'm in right now, Bishop, you can turn on the live stream and laugh at that. I wouldn't even be mad. I promise I would. It's just funny.
Right. Let's see what he got to say. Here he is.
Okay.
Hey, Bishop.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. You upset that I was laughing?
Nah, and I'm not upset about anything. You guys have your prerogative to say what you want to say, but when you are turning what happened to my church into a laughing stock, that's what I have a problem with, because I gave you nothing but respect and nothing but honor when I met you. I treated you with nothing but respect, nothing but with straight integrity. And you want to sit here and talk about that I purchased my coloring when you bought yours. I never even knew you bought your coloring. I bought my coloring over a year ago. And when we both met, and let's keep it real, Larry, when we both met, when we was in Times Square, you said, oh, shoot, I got the same color coloring. I didn't even know you. I just met you. So why would I purchase a truck like you have? I don't understand. Like I don't understand. And then, young lady, I don't know you. But when you sitting here talking about have thumbtacks on the wall, no, those are backdrops. Those are step and repeats. Okay. And let me tell you, I purchased a church. I own a church. I own a whole block. And that's a temporary church right now. I own the whole block. Okay, so at the end of the day, you guys are coming at me, and after what my church just went through, and y'all sitting here laughing and making a mockery of it, and you want to talk about hold on, you want to sit here and talk about cloudy diamonds? Nobody talking about your diamonds, brother. If you feel that your diamonds is better than mine, so be it. So be it. Okay, no problem. Then you wanted to talk to me about our discussion about.
You don't have to be angry. I'm
not angry. I'm not angry at all. But at the end of the day, when I'm looking, my team sends me your live, Larry. I never disrespected you, brother. Okay. I treated you with nothing but respect and integrity. So from where this is coming from, I don't know. So please inform me. Please inform me.
Number one, it's opinion. You're viral. My job is to talk about what is viral. I did you a favor.
No, I don't need no favors from you, Larry. But my question to you is,
you do though.
Larry, excuse me, ma'am. I don't even know you, ma'am. All right, but so you can just stay out of this one. I don't even know you. All right, I don't even know you. You're trying to include yourself into this. You need to go and get some weight loss if you want to get If you want to get sir. If you want to see and laugh about what happened in my church when we got armed robbed, you're fat. That's what you are. You're a fat slob. I don't know you. All right. We can really get like this, all right? You're not gonna laugh at the situation where a gun was pointed at my baby. Where a gun was pointed at. I listened to it. I listened to it, all right? I listened to it. So I don't even know you. Number one, I don't know you. I don't know. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time. Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there, Biggie. Let's go there, Biggie.
You don't know me. You've never.
Let's go there, Biggie.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I'm a liar. Let's go. How am I lying, Biggie?
Two,
Biggie Big, not Biggie Smalls, but you're Biggie Big.
You are quote unquote
a
bishop in the Lord's church.
That's right.
You have seen my face on your timeline before, and if you say you haven't, you're a liar.
I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I do not know you. I do not know you. But at the end of the day, when you come here and try to talk about me, and I don't know you at all. And at the end of the day, when I come on and I'm listening and I'm seeing you laughing at me, I'm sitting here, you laughing at me. I don't even know you. And then Larry, you want to sit and talk about, hold on. And Larry, you want to sit here and talk about, hold on. Larry, and you want to sit here, and talk about that I spoke about homosexuality. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on one second. Nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie. Nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie.
All right? For women.
No. Don't talk about women now. Don't talk about women because y'all laugh. Y'all laugh when Larry said about the gun in my daughter's face. Y'all laugh. Y'all laugh. That's what you did. Y'all laugh. That's what you did. And you want to say talk about if that's really true. That's what you said, Larry, and y'all laughed. And what you did was you laid on your carpet. You laid on your carpet and pretended to be me. You're disrespectful, okay? You're disrespectful.
This man won't clap
and at the end of the day, Larry, at the end of the day, I respected you. And you want to talk about the LGBT community? We had a conversation. And my position was that I preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I'm not, if homosexuality is an abomination.
No, you're mean. You're mean.
What are you talking about mean? How am I mean? I'm not mean. You're mean.
Hold on.
You're mean. You're mean. Because at the end of the day, y'all sitting here and laughing at something that 4 gunmen could have took my family life, and y'all sitting here making a mockery of it, all right?
We are not.
This big blip right here want to sit here and talk about women, all right? And you want to sit here and validate homosexuality because you just admitted that you're a faggot, all right? That's on.
Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell you?
That's right, I said it. That's right, I said it. That's right, I said it.
Everybody knows the spirit that you operate by.
No. Everybody understands the response. Everybody knows understands the response, all right? Understand the response. I treated you with nothing but respect. I treated you with nothing but respect, all right? And you are a foul individual.
You do not have the level of integrity. You do not have the level of intelligence or self-control that you need.
Who cares about your diamond?
That is horrible. And that is not even true.
Making money. You just start making money. You just start making money. It ain't the truth.
And you got children and members.
At all. So you can go to Bishop Jordan and you can talk to Bishop Jordan. You can talk to Bishop Jordan and say, oh, I brought the bishop and I said that ain't right. Let me tell you something, all right? Long as God got me, I don't need none of y'all. I don't need none of you. None of you. All right? None of you. All right? And at the end of the day, you violated, Larry. You violated. Y'all laughing about what happened in my church.
We are not. You making that up.
Listen, let me tell you, Larry, you ain't built like that. All right? You a whole sucker. You ain't built like that. And this
I'm not built like
right
what?
Here,
What does that mean?
Laugh at my daughter and my father and my family, you're a blimp. You're a fat blimp, all right? And at the end of the day, let me tell you this, right? My family and my church could have got killed. My family and my church could have got killed, okay? And y'all sitting here laughing about it. All right? And y'all all foul. You're foul. Larry Reid, I treated you with nothing but respect when you came to my town. Nothing but respect, all right?
I was at my bishop house.
No, I'm talking about in New York City. I treat you with nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. I ain't never talk about you, and I actually defended you when people talked about you. I said, I don't get that experience from the brother. The brother's cool with me, all right? But you want to know what? You showed your face, and you allow money to drive you. You talk about everybody, and you talked about me.
Oh,
and
I ain't talking about you.
You talked about, I listened to you.
Now your video is on CNN and everywhere because I posted it. I was the first person to put your video out. You should be telling me thank you.
Are you kidding me? Because you think so. Larry Reid got me on CNN, right? Larry Reid, you're smoking.
Like you get everybody else on the outlet.
I know weed is legal. I know weed is legal. I know weed is legal. I know weed is legal.
It's the whole reason why you were trying to get on my platform from the beginning.
You're not that strong.
You don't remember that?
You're not that strong, brother. You're not that strong, brother. Okay? I don't know who you think you are, and I understand you want to do this for your commercials.
You popped up here. Okay? To come over here.
Listen. I was already in the media before you even posted anything. I saw when you tagged me. Okay? I saw you when you tagged me. Larry, you're not that big, brother. You're not that big.
Okay.
You're not that big.
All right.
You're not that big at all. Tell her stop calling me. I'm all right. Tell her stop calling me.
Okay.
All right. So at the end of the day, Larry, you're foul. And this woman who calls her the woman of God, she's foul. And that's why. And that's why I violated the both of y'all. And let me tell you, anytime you ready, we can do a live, we can do whatever. Don't say and talk about my Bible, and you want to say, oh, and he talk about real estate.
I'm gonna say what I want to say.
And I'm gonna say what I want to say.
And I wasn't disrespectful to you.
Yes, you was. Yes, you was.
You can't.
Yes, you was. Yeah, you was.
Yeah,
you was disrespectful. Yeah, you was disrespectful. But you got the right one, brother.
You cannot take jokes. You cannot take jokes.
You don't jump when they make my family lie down. All right? You don't jump. You don't jump when they put a gun to my daughter's face. You don't jump. You don't jump. You don't jump. You crossed the line. You crossed the line.
Okay.
You crossed the line.
Okay.
That's what you did. You crossed the line. You crossed the line. All right?
Okay.
They put that gun in my baby face. You crazy?
We talked about that. We talked about that.
No, and you joked about it. And you joked about it. You're a clown. I watched you.
Hold on. Genesis, he said we joked about the gun being the baby face.
Here and talk about, and we didn't see that part. That's what he said.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
And we didn't tell, he told the people to get down. When I moved the mic, the people heard what I said. I ain't got to lie.
We didn't hear it. How was
guess what? Guess what? Get a hearing aid.
We didn't hear it.
Get a hearing aid. Okay? And at the end of the day, you want to joke about certain things. You want to joke. You want to play. Don't play with me, Larry Reid. Don't play with me. All right? Because you ain't tough. All right?
You don't know me.
Tough.
You do not know me.
I don't care who. Let me tell you something, brother. All right? After what you told me today, I lost all respect for you. All respect.
I don't need your respect.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't. You want to know why? Because you got a whole game. You beat up on the ministry and act like you helping the ministry. Woe unto you, brother.
Let me ask you this. How many
you.
hundreds
Woe
of thousands of dollars have you given to ministries?
What? I don't
How
care,
many
brother.
hundreds of thousands
That's
of
no
dollars have you
concern
given
of
to
mine.
ministries?
Who
And
do you,
how many
who do you
preachers
help
have
in
you put in therapy?
the streets? Who do you help in the streets?
Hold on. How many houses have you paid for in the streets? I want to know that.
I paid
You
a lot,
can't
brother.
compare to what I do.
I don't want to compare to you, brother. You can't fit
So don't
my
bring
shit.
it up.
I don't
bring it up.
Trust me. You don't know what I do out here because I don't talk about it. You got a big mouth. You got a
And
big
you don't
mouth,
know what
and
I
you
do
talk
because
about
I don't discuss it. But since we're discussing it, let's discuss it. Let's compare.
Compare what?
How many millions have you used to build the church outside of yourself?
Brother, what does that mean? I don't care about
You
what you're
brought it
talking
up.
about. I don't care
You
what you're
brought it up.
talking about. I don't care what you're talking
You
about.
brought it up.
What's important is my ministry. What's important is my ministry, okay? And let me tell you this. I'm going to get off this because I'm
We're
bigger than
sorry
the both of you.
that what
I'm
happened
bigger,
to
not
you
physically,
happened.
Biggie,
We're sorry
not physically,
of what
but I'm
happened.
bigger than the
We're
both of
sorry.
you. And I'm going to tell you like this.
Listen
You
to me.
disrespected,
We are
disrespected my family,
sorry
and you
that what
disrespected my
happened to
church.
you happened.
I don't accept your sorry. I forgive you,
Okay,
but
then
I don't
don't accept it.
your
Goodbye.
sorry. Because everybody know you
Don't
disrespected
accept
my
it.
church and you mess with the wrong one. Now you can post this and you can do whatever you want to do. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, brother. I respected you. I respected you. I respected you.
No, you didn't.
I only respect you.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
No.
No, I didn't.
It was
No,
very clear. No,
I'm very clear now because I heard how you talked about me and my church and my family when guns was put to my face. All right? When guns was put to my wife's face. All right? All right?
I understand.
Both of y'all need to be ashamed of yourself.
I understand you upset.
Both of you
but
need
don't
to be ashamed of
put
yourself.
stuff in my mouth I didn't say.
Yeah, all right. You're right. Yeah, okay. Let me tell you something. All we gotta do is play it back and show everybody how I laid on the floor. Show everybody. Joke about it.
I did that. I did that.
Let me tell you this, brother.
You're not dead.
No problem.
Nobody was killed.
No problem.
If you have to be able to take a joke. You were on the floor.
Don't nobody joke with my family like that, all right?
That ain't how this works. You can't be a public figure and then pick and choose. That's what people joke about. People joke on me all the time.
And y'all want to see it talk about, oh, it's thumbtacks. It ain't no damn thumbtacks in my church. It ain't no thumbtacks in my church.
Whatever it is, it's ugly, and you got enough money to change.
But Larry, you're ugly. Oh, let's talk about that. You're ugly. Let's talk about that. You're a beast. Okay, all right. You and Benjamin Franklin down there, and Biggie Smalls down here, right? You're a beast. All right. You are ugly. Okay, you're ugly.
Okay.
You're an ugly homosexual, right? You said you're a homosexual. That's what you said.
No, I didn't say that.
Faggot. You did say that. You said it. You said it. You said it. You did say it. You did say it.
You didn't listen.
You
can say I said whatever you want to say. Don't make it true.
You quoted that you took nuts in your mouth. That's what you quoted. You quoted that.
That was because I was molested, nigga.
No.
I have not willingly taken no nuts in my mouth. But you was in prison, so how many nuts you took in your mouth? That's what I want to know. I want to know how many nuts you took in your mouth and why you couldn't keep your first wife. That's what I want to know.
Bumping off of your chin, okay, on purpose, all right? And that's why
you
can't
upset.
The complete gospel.
You upset.
That's why you can't. And that's why you can't, all right? Now,
you upset.
I am upset because
you
you're
are. And so you're not even thinking. You can't get a hearing.
You're violated.
You're not thinking and not hearing.
You're violated, and you're a buster.
You should sign off because you're making yourself look bad. They probably want to help you, they ain't going to help you now.
Let me tell you something. I don't care what you think I look. But if the people were smart, my anger is because you talked about my family.
No, your anger is because you got robbed. Your anger is you got robbed.
Brother, I got a life. Okay? I have a life. All right? And I'm all right. I'm all right.
And we're glad about that.
That is material things, brother.
I get that.
I got life. And
we're glad you got life.
But something you can't change is your face. You can't change your face, and you can't change the way you look, okay? And that's what you're mad at. And that's why you attack people. That's why you attack the church, all right? And that's why she's teaming up. She's teaming up with you so she can promote whatever she's promoting. She's lost, okay?
Let me write you a check so you get a new backdrop.
And you don't even know me, ma'am. You don't even know me. And I'm sitting here watching you. I'm sitting here watching you laugh at me, and you don't even know me. You don't even know me. You don't even,
But
none
you
of
know
y'all
me.
can tell me what I heard and what I sat here and listened to y'all talk about me and my church. All right? Okay? Let
You
me tell you something.
upset.
My family could
That
have
didn't
died.
happen.
And you want to laugh about it?
That didn't
Larry
happen.
Reid,
That didn't happen.
I'm going to say this to you. You could kiss my ass. You and Biggie Smalls.
Okay, and that is why
Right. He manifested.
he's where he is.
He manifested.
Yeah. That is very unfortunate because the way he came on here, I would, if he has an ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, he was probably extremely abusive.
He does. That's what she
and
said.
I try not to, Larry, being a prophet is so interesting because can't nobody read you like a prophet, right? So I just got quiet because I really love God and I don't want to, we just didn't even want to go that route, but he needs a lot of deliverance, healing, therapy, counseling. He just need a lot. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. And
but remember what I told you. Remember what I said? I said I wasn't gonna say none of this. I said, but let me go ahead and put it out. And see, whenever I open up my mouth and I start saying my opinion, it ruffles the feathers of people. Now listen. I'm gonna do jokes on you. I don't care who you are. He can't take a joke. I understand it's a sensitive situation. I get that, but you are alive. Everybody is alive. You can tell a story that these people in these churches that got shot cannot tell a story. So if we want to laugh at your backdrop when you are a multimillionaire in some business that you're doing, we can laugh at it because you should have. You give away $50,000. And why are you giving away $50,000? I thought you said that the man changed the clothes and the cameras got him or something. Some stuff that don't add up to me. But when you're in the public sphere, people have their opinion. You have to be able to take it, and he can't take it. He just can't take it.
You gotta be willing to take it. I mean, people were saying stuff about me, and my people was like, "Hey, get off of that phone. Don't get back on social media. Find, do something else so that you don't see the comments." Hey, and for the ones that I did, people have an opinion, and the only thing, I'm gonna tell you something, when people don't like something I say, the first thing they go is for the fat jokes. And I can take that because at the end of the day, baby, let me tell you something. I'm big, but I sure ain't ugly. And I just thank God for that, okay? Because I can get another body, which your girl is already scheduled for surgery. And here's the thing, it's not for nobody but for me.
But yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have problem getting a man or a woman if I wanted one, but that's just not my cup of tea. But I'm just saying, I don't have a problem with, but that's for me. So, hey, I can deal with the fat jokes. I can, because that's something that can be changed. But there's a bigger issue at hand, that he's a quote unquote bishop in the quote unquote Lord's church. That's the problem. He's the problem. Yeah, Demario on here, he called me Big Baby, and I wasn't mad.
And I love my sister. That's my sister. I call her Big Baby. She called me what she called me.
Larry, I wasn't mad.
For the sake of this is your platform, and I'm going to cuss this nigga out when I get off here. First of all, for this punk nigga to get on here and say everything he says, sir, we can laugh at this video all we want to. You had thumbtacks. You had screws on your wall. You had Joanne fabric pinned up there beside the wall. You got the nerve to come on here. And I'm going to say this because, first of all, this is my sister, and we go back and forth any day. But don't get your Larry, can I please cuss? Can I please?
Go ahead,
please?
do what you do.
Don't get your raggedy monkey ass on this motherfucking page and try to come at Genesis, and because you don't have nothing else to say to her, you call her fat. Bitch, you are lame as fuck for sitting out here trying to come at this woman because you ain't got nothing else to say. Bitch, you did look like a clown on that video. You look like a fucking fool because you was on the video and it looked like, it looked like you was saying something like, and would you be hurt if this happened to you? Oh, come on in now. Bitch, it looked like Tyler Perry. All you needed was the damn braids to go to the back and shit and stuff like that. It would have been just that. All I'm saying is, dude got on here, and I'm so glad he did what he did.
Yes, yes.
First of all, you came on here, and if it was a robbery, real talk, if it was a robbery, you should have shut the fuck up and sat somewhere and sat the fuck down. Because at the end of the day, all I'm saying is this right here. If anybody was robbed, you ain't gonna jump your ass on live just to come out here, see, I'm offering $50,000. Nigga, you really, that ain't what you really
Jobs,
thought.
let
Come on
me
now.
tell. Since I say I'm a person that keeps stuff private, but since he manifested, I'm gonna go ahead and tell the rest of the story.
He said
This,
he take dick.
oh, I don't know about that. He ain't take mine.
Oh, I mean, you said he manifested. What?
No, I'm talking about he manifested. I'm talking about he manifested here on the live. What I'm saying is this. This man sought me out. This the same man who just said I'm nobody and all this kind of stuff. This man sought me out to get on my show. He begged to be on my show. I didn't let him on the show, even when he was doing the political thing in Brooklyn, because I did not trust him. I didn't even know about his past charges. I just ain't trust him. And he was around my mentor. And so I put the bug in my mentor ear. I said, this guy is not it. Then when he began a conversation with my mentor and calling people faggots, which I said that before he came on, that's what he did. And how he was dealing and taking the scripture and beating people over the head. I said, this ain't even, this, what is this? This is prison, jailhouse saved ministry. I said, this don't make no sense to me. And so I told him, so my mentor was basically like, look, this here you got to work through, because if you got Jesus Christ, Jesus is a lover of all men. And the way that you deal, because he was calling everybody around Bishop certain names, men that aren't even same gender loving. He was just going off. And so because of this is the reason why my mentor, now listen, Bishop Jordan love everybody. But if Bishop Jordan pulled from you, you got something not quite right. And so when my mentor pulled back from him, I was so glad that he did, because I said, this guy is not it. And he manifested it right here today. And saying that we were laughing about them getting robbed. We were not laughing about them getting robbed. I got on the floor. I know my jokes can sting. Maybe that was too sensitive to play with. But aside from that, we can have opinions about your backdrop. We can have opinions about what happened and what you said happened and how some of it looked a certain kind of way. We can do that. And if you're going to be in a high profile position, you got to be able to take that and deal with it. And you can't act like that, because now you don't want to have showed your whole ass. And so certain people that's going to, white folk is not going to touch you, and they're going to take this and this is going to become something else. Because when I posted about it, I didn't say in my post about his charges, but CNN did. And when these white folks start talking about, they're going to dig into it and pull up
The
all
white
his
folks
charges.
did it to you.
Right.
Bishop
I didn't do that. I knew the story, but I didn't do that.
So Larry, I was live this morning and I was just going to talk about the video. The Saints and Friends was in my inbox and I was like, let me click. I said, oh, so you went to prison for 20 years for doing fraud and all kind of things? Wait a minute. You're a whole stunt queen. And you got the nerve to be out here talking about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they stole $400,000 from me. Oh, they stole $1 million. I'm like, nigga, first of all, why do you have on $400,000 in the pulpit? First of all, let's talk about this storefront. Okay, let's talk about this storefront. Your backdrop said everything that we needed to know. You can spend millions of dollars on houses and real estate and all these flashy cars and stuff, but your church looked like a storefront in the worst part of Brooklyn, New York.
It don't make sense. It's not right.
It makes sense. Like,
it's not.
How you gonna spend money?
And Jobs, it's not that it don't make sense. It's not right. You can't do that you can't do. I don't care if it's temporary. You can't do that as a leader. You pushing the Culligan, a Bentley, and a Mercedes coupe, I think it is, and you wearing hundreds of thousands of dollars of diamonds, and you walking into this church. And I know he got to live in life. I think he lived near my mentor. And you walk into this church that looks like this. That's out of order.
Larry. Now, don't get me wrong. I think for a lot of us who have been in church a long time, we didn't been in storefront churches. Some of us started in storefront ministries. All those things. We know how it goes. Sir, it does not make sense for you to be bragging about all of this stuff that you got, but you don't have a church. You can't even fix up your... Listen, I done been in storefront ministries that when you walk in them, it looks like somebody spent good money
Yeah.
and fixed this thing up.
Yeah.
Sir, your church looks like shit. You want to tell Larry
Wait a
and
minute.
and my sister Big Baby, you want to tell her to kiss your ass, sir, kiss all this ass over here, because I got your ass in just 2.5 seconds when I get my ass off here. Because at the end of the day, first of all, you should be ashamed. You should be embarrassed that you would even put your church online looking like that. First of all, if you got money, since you bragging, you should have fixed up your church, because you bragging about all the things you got outside the church. But what about what you got inside the church? It looks a whole hot mess. And then you want to talk about the Lord, and then you come on here talking about punks, faggots, sucking dick, who this, who that, don't disrespect me, you ain't about that life. Sir, obviously you're not about that life either.
I'm live. I'll call you back. And let me say this before we go, because I know people are gonna run over there and listen to you, cuz it's gonna be funny. Y'all go over there at the King Jive show on YouTube. Now, listen. I wonder any part of him as a man of God thought like this. When
Larry, we talk about church people all the time.
When I
met these raggedy ass people act like this all the time.
When I'm in LA and I know they robbing people and jumping people for diamonds, I don't wear my diamonds. Why would you be so selfish to come into your church wearing hundreds of thousands of dollars of diamonds, knowing you putting your wife and everybody at risk?
It's nigga man. He's a country New York nigga. That's what he is. He's a country New York nigga. They love flashiness. They love to sit up out here and floss and all this other stuff. He ain't used to shit. That's what it is. He ain't used to shit.
I don't.
First of all, if he was smart.
Listen, but let me say this, and I know. What time you gonna do your show? Y'all make sure y'all go do drive show.
I'm coming like a motherfucking whirlwind.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give my last saying before I sign on. I don't hate this man. I can't vibe with him. I think he's mean. I just think he's mean. And I've thought this from day one. I believe he really, really, really wants to do something great and be something great for God. And
I thought you was going to say he really, really wants some meat. No.
And I think he wants and will be recognized for and accepted, because I heard about what this pastor done to him, which won't right. But man, he got some work he got to do. And I wish he needs a coach and needs a mentor, because even if he felt, because I was like him. I would use the F-bomb talking about gay people. I would talk about in my private life. I've never done it over the pulpit, but because we were raised to be a certain kind of way in the church. But I changed. I had an encounter with Jesus, and things began to happen in my heart and in my mind. And I don't understand why that has not happened with him. And then he a father. That is concerning to me. And then he's able to come at Genesis. Even when women have dragged me like Kim Burrell, I don't come at them that rough. But he came at her like, man, that's not cool for a man to do a lady like that. First
of all, here's the thing, Larry. We do commentary all the time, right?
All the time.
And so people don't like what we say, but I'm like, sir, we watched the video. Like, the whole robbery, if that was a robbery, it looked staged. Like the whoever the robber was out here dropping pieces of fake jewelry and if it is fake, dropping jewelry and stuff, and then he up going back to go pull some more stuff off, and then you want to talk about somebody stuck a gun in your daughter's face? We didn't see that, because I was asking too, like, what they doing? So I'm like, I was confused at the fact that he would hop on here and he would have so much frustration and all.
He upset. I understand him being upset. I understand, but I get upset, but I just know how to. I don't never lose my cool. I think he totally lost his cool. And like,
how we get on Bentleys and cars though?
That was what he did. And then he got into what work he do in the communities. Then when I started saying this about, it didn't matter no more, But anyway, all of a sudden it didn't matter. But Tasha Page Lockhart said he know his wife. I met his wife, beautiful. I met her. I don't know them, but I met her at the table that day. I met him.
I think they said Dietrich Haddon is on. Is Dietrich Haddon on?
Yeah, DJ, you can go back and you can watch and you'll see. And see, this is the thing. These people will not know who he was if I didn't put his name in my mouth.
But
And
Larry, that's the way it is with us. Some of these people don't know who these people are until we post about them, and then everybody's like, "Oh, I've been out here, sir." Didn't nobody know you before today?
You don't have the platform we have. We got years of being online with people talking, people come to us. So you talking about you're the reason why I'm on CNN? Yeah, nigga. CNN calls my office. They call my office after I do a show. You know, so he and this is the reason why you was begging to be on my platform, you know, for almost 2 years now, and I never did it. You know, it's unfortunate. I'm glad it happened. I'm not gonna say I don't wish it happened. I'm glad it happened because now everybody can see what Genesis was saying and what I was saying. It fully manifested.